हेलो वेलकम बैक टू माय पॉडकास्ट। इस बार पॉडकास्ट में आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस समथिंग अराउंड फिटनेस एंड उसके लिए आई हैव इनवाइटेड अ गेस्ट. हर नेम इज़ इप्शा बरुआ. शी इज़ एन एथलीट, शी इज़ अ फिटनेस कोच, शी इज़ ऑल अबाउट मीम्स, बॉडी बिल्डिंग एंड दैट्स वाई मेरे इस पॉडकास्ट का टाइटल भी था एन इंटरव्यू विद अ फीमेल बॉडी बिल्डर बिकॉज आई एम गोइंग टू आस्क हर एंड maybe ask about some embarrassing memes and stuff like that. Welcome to my show, Ipsha.
Thank you, Varnit. Thank you so much. I've been looking forward for this.
All right. Okay. So, can you tell us something about ki where did you start your journey, like fitness journey? अगर where and when did you start actually?
तो दरअसल मेरी जो फिटनेस जर्नी है वो 2017 में स्टार्ट हुई थी. तो मेरा एक फ्रेंड है जो ही पुश्ड मी टू द जिम एंड ही सेड कि जिम में मेरे पास एक और दोस्त है. हिज नेम इज डॉक्टर बोरिस. तो डॉक्टर बोरिस इज अ फिजियोथेरापिस्ट एंड since I had two friends, both Dr. Boris and my friend Ezra, both of them were the more the main pillars of my journey. तो तभी से I thought कि एक प्लेटफॉर्म है FITTR करके, तब it was squats. तो तभी मैंने वहाँ ज्वाइन की थी as a mentee. तो उसी से मेरी फिटनेस जर्नी स्टार्ट हुई बिकॉज एक तो मेरी हैबिट्स बहुत ख़राब थी बचपन से. आई यूज्ड टू ईट व्हाटएवर एंड आई थॉट कि ये मसल बिल्डिंग क्या चीज़ है, ये तो हमारे लिए नहीं है, मे बी इट्स फॉर पीपल हु आर ओल्डर. तो आई डिडंट नो एनीथिंग अबाउट दैट. तो तभी जिम में जब रिजल्ट्स आने लगी तो आई फेल्ट वेरी गुड. आई थॉट ओके, आई एम गेटिंग द अटेंशन दैट आई वांट फ्रॉम पीपल. इट्स फनी व्हेन यू स्टार्ट बिल्डिंग अ फिजिक, ऐसे लोगों से अटेंशन मिलती है. लोग पूछते हैं कि ओ तुम यू लुक डिफरेंट. ऑफिस में पूछते हैं कि तुम्हारी डाइट ऐसे है वैसे है, क्या कर रहे हो. एंड उसके बाद वो फील गुड फैक्टर होने लगा एंड आई थॉट कि लेट मी कंटिन्यू दिस. सो 2017 से अब तक जारी है.
Nice. So almost close to 5 years, right?
यस.
And why just bodybuilding? Are you into something around powerlifting, या फिर do you have some goals or ambitions around the same?
2019 में वो पहली बार ICN में जब मैंने पार्ट ली थी, तभी वो मेरा फर्स्ट था कि वैसे भी सबका फर्स्ट शो थोड़ी सी एक एक्सपीरियंस बन जाती है. जर्नी में थोड़ी सी वो सफरिंग करनी पड़ती है, बट जर्नी होने के बाद जब आप रिफ्लेक्ट करते हो तो उसी रिफ्लेक्शन में आपको ये पता लगता है कि ये बहुत अच्छा है एंड अच्छा लगा, कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग है. मोर लाइक जब आप स्टेज पे हो एंड आपकी हार्ड वर्क दिखाते हो आप सबको, फिर बाद में आपको यू वांट टू इम्प्रूव योरसेल्फ एंड यू थिंक कि चलो इम्प्रूव करने से तो कुछ और दिखेगी, अच्छी दिखेगी. तो आई वांट टू बी इन दिस फील्ड. मुझे स्टेज पे वापस जाने का मन है. एंड पावर लिफ्टिंग की बात किया जाए तो पावर लिफ्टिंग करेंटली मेरे मन में है नहीं. एंड पावर लिफ्टिंग करने के लिए मुझे एक कोच चाहिए हु विल हैंड होल्ड मी, बिकॉज उसके लिए भी टेक्निक्स एंड स्ट्रेटजीज होती है एंड मेरी अपनी एक स्ट्रेंथ लेवल है जो मुझे पता करना है. एंड वो सिर्फ physically, if I am with somebody, I will know that.
All right. So when you said ICN, I remember that because I saw you on the stage when you were like on the stage. I literally recorded a clip probably. I might have that in my channel in the Goa vlog which I uploaded three years ago. And
I remember you.
yeah. Okay, and surprisingly, we didn't ever talk like once before. We didn't even know each other at that point of time. Agar if we knew each other that time, it would have been so much fun even anyway. But yeah, I mean, next time definitely I'll try to join wherever. Hopefully in ICN, maybe if it happens again later. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely something to see. And folks who are listening to this podcast either on Spotify or on YouTube, let me just tell you that Ipsha is probably bigger than me. Literally, in the literal form of sense, she has probably more muscle mass than I have, and I have been lifting for 6 years. So yeah, I mean, she puts in the work consistently and regularly. I have seen all her social media.
Thank you, Varnit.
So yeah, next thing which I wanted to touch upon was like as a female, when you started with the bodybuilding, or just say, let's just say exercise part of things, and you saw changes and people started noticing changes in yourself, in your body, so how did they take it? Like, ladki hai, weight utha rahi hai, bodybuilder ban rahi hai, matlab, it's like something, there is always some kind of judgment which is usually passed down. I'm not saying ki everyone judges, but there is a community or a part of our society which keeps on the constant judgment. How do you deal with that?
So आई एम वेरी ब्लेस्ड इन दिस फैक्टर कि मुझे उतना ज़्यादा जजमेंट नहीं हुई, क्योंकि सबसे पहले हम लोग एक अर्बन एनवायरनमेंट में रहते हैं जहाँ पर लोग वैसे भी जिम जाते हैं, करते हैं। एंड अभी क्या है कि जब जब मैंने जिम ज्वाइन की थी, तभी कोई बंदे, लाइक देयर वाज दिस जिम दैट आई वेंट टू, आई स्विच्ड जिम्स इन बिटवीन, सो आई वेंट टू दिस जिम एंड द जिम वाज फुल ऑफ मेन, आई हार्डली सॉ women there. And for other men to see a woman lifting, it was a different experience. Nobody would come and talk to me, or they would not do something stupid, because ek to I was friends with the gym's manager, and he would always help me, he would help me out, he would make sure the environment is safe for me. And this I'm talking about in a lane which is far away from the main road, so ekdam andar thi. And that helped me build more confidence, like, yeah, I'm working out among the men over here, so what is going to happen? एंड तभी उसके बाद मैंने रिकॉम शिफ्ट की, एंड रिकॉम में भी ऐसे एनवायरनमेंट थी कि सब लोग आपकी सपोर्ट करते हैं। वैसे भी फ्लोर ट्रेनर्स अपने कम्युनिटी से ही थे, तभी बहुत सारे जो भी वर्कआउट करने आते थे मेंबर्स, तो मेंबर्स हमारे साथ के कम्युनिटीज के पार्ट में थे, लाइक दे वर पार्ट ऑफ द कम्युनिटी, एंड आई वाज वेरी हैप्पी, इट वाज अ पॉजिटिव, सम पॉजिटिव एनवायरनमेंट फॉर मी। कभी कभी बीच में ऐसा आता था कि कोई बोलेगा अच्छा वैसे मत करो, ऐसे मत करो, बीच में कोई डिस्टर्ब करेगा, ये सब छोटी मोटी चीज होती रहती है, तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है इन जनरल। एंड सपोर्ट पेरेंट्स से भी है, एंड दे वर वेरी हैप्पी कि ओके, my daughter is getting fit and this is the road to go. So yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, my next question was actually around that. Are your parents supportive of this? I think they are. I think from what I've seen, they are.
They are, what's funny, I when the first time जब मैंने हुए खरीदी, तो my mom would come visit me and I used to hide that हुए का डब्बा, and I would think that okay, mom would see this and what is she going to say. And a couple of years later I told my mom कि जब आप visit करने आते थे मुझे, I used to hide this way, I would never show it to you. And then she said, are you crazy? Whey is like this thing of the milk, and you've been having whey since your childhood, what is wrong with you?
That's nice.
And it's so funny. I said, oh mom, that's a real tube light moment for me. And yeah, it was fun. And parents are amazing, they helped me out. And currently my dad got interested in weightlifting last year, so he got into this. He's having whey supplementations because he's a senior citizen, so I'm helping him out now.
So how is he doing so far? Like, did he, how is he like taking it, and how is he progressing through his journey as well?
He progressed very well. Now I'll very happily say that my father looks younger than 99% of his colleagues at his current age. So people usually ask him, are you 40? He said, no, I'm a senior citizen.
That's a win. That's a big win actually.
That's the win.
Yep. And I'll just take a little step back, and abhi jo hum log we were discussing about ICN, right? It was, I think you said that it was your first experience on stage. So how did it feel like? Kaisa laga tha while stepping on the stage? I knew that ki you are bringing the whole package there, but how did it feel to you?
जब आईसीएन की प्रिपरेशंस हो रही थी, तो बीच में कई पर्सनल ऑब्स्टेकल्स थी, एंड अगर ये ऑब्स्टेकल्स ना होती तो आई थिंक मेरी जो स्टेज फिजिक होती, आई थिंक थोड़ी इम्प्रूवमेंट आती, बट बिकॉज ये ऑब्स्टेकल्स हुई, एंड आई जो भी स्टेज में आने का एक डिसीजन था वो भी थोड़ी इम्प्रॉम्प्टू थी। आई थॉट दिस इज नाउ और नेवर, अगर मैं ये इस बार ना करूँ तो मुझे पता नहीं बाद में कब करने का चांस मिले। तो उसी वक्त जब स्टेज में बैक स्टेज में हम लोग जब थे, तो कॉल आउट हो रहा था एक एक करके, और मुझे घबराहट हो रही थी, इधर दिल में घबराहट हो रही थी कि what do I do? Oh my god, I know I must have practiced, rehearsed, just go with it, as if it's just now or never. And I can say a little bit is a blur because of all the frenzy and the ecstatic feeling in your head, but it was memorable in one word.
All right. I remember because वहाँ पे like till the end row सारी seats were full, people were watching and some were cheering up, and I can remember like वहाँ से from the audience side of things वो कैसा environment था. It was the first competition that I ever witnessed as well when it comes to bodybuilding. So definitely I can understand कि that would be a big deal, and I'm pretty sure कि जब भी you are planning to get on the stage next तो वो काफ़ी chill होने वाला है. I'm assuming that I think वो काफ़ी chill होगा, right?
Most probably chill होने होना मांगता है actually. I can't really say.
And how difficult was your prep? Like on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the worst case ever of prep competition prep, how what would you rate it?
I'll give a 7.5 because in between I messed up and I couldn't hold on to certain emotions, and because of that डाइट में थोड़ी mess up हो गई थी, and डाइट में ऐसे कुछ फैक्टर्स थे जो मैंने अपने कोच को नहीं बताया, एंड वही गलती की जो मुझे बताना चाहिए था, मैंने गलती की, पर ये ऐसी जो गलती है 2019 की जो गलतियां है मैं वापस नहीं करने वाली हूँ बिकॉज अभी आई एम मोर अवेयर. तो yep, 7.5.
All right. I mean, I have done like I have leaned out. I have never competed like किसी stage पे, but for my own sake and aesthetics purpose से I was trying to diet down, and I did my best while leaning out because मुझे वो देखना था कि experience करना था what it feels like to be shredded just for the sake of it. And I sort of did it. I went there, but I didn't feel my best at that particular stage. I mean, photos के लिए अच्छा है. I look the best. वो Instagram worthy photos and everything whatnot. I mean, that's the best place. I mean, I was getting that kind of feedback उस case में. I shared some throwback pictures अभी बीच में भी on the Instagram, and I received the similar or same response पहले जैसा. But I know वो कितना ज़्यादा difficult था, tough था मेरे लिए. So from that day मैंने शायद almost 3 साल हो गया I never went that lean. I don't think कि मैं उतना जल्दी lean उस पे होना चाहता हूँ. I mean, some visible six pack and all is fine, but on that extreme level of क्या बोलते हैं जो low level of body fat होता है, I don't feel very comfortable. What was your experience at that time?
कैलोरीज ऑब्वियसली बहुत कम था, एंड आफ्टर अ पॉइंट थोड़ी एग्रेसिव हो जाता है. आप हेल्प नहीं कर सकते हो, कुछ चीजों को आपको सहना है. ये पाथ जो आपने चूज किया आपको जाना ही है, आपने चूज किया तो आपको करना ही है. एंड बीच में मुझे रोना धोना भी हो गई थी बिकॉज आई वॉज अलोन इन बिटवीन. आई वॉज अलोन. आई वॉन्टेड माई कोच एंड आई वॉज लाइक ब्रेकिंग डाउन. ठीक है, and the support was physically, no, like the support wasn't there. My sister was in the office, the coach was somewhere else, he was at work and I was here, and everybody was here and there, and I didn't reveal about me going to stage 2 like everybody. That means I was alone, right? So I thought, okay, let it be. Let me just cry it out and let me deal with it. Abhi I am stronger. Abhi even if I go to the stage again, so I would have a better support system, and I would plan ahead and be transparent to my coach. That is what I can vouch for.
That's actually nice. Like I have seen कि you make some informative posts as well जिसमें you say that never hide anything from your coach, and that's a big deal actually. मैंने भी एक point पे थोड़ा बहुत छुपाया था चीज़ें, but later I like shared सब कुछ जाके because मेरा ही नुकसान है. Like I'm not getting something out of it if I'm not telling them the or showing them the whole picture what's going on with me. And I think that's very important when it comes to ऑनलाइन कोचिंग का जो फंडा है, स्पेशली ऑनलाइन कोचिंग, बिकॉज द कोच इज समवेयर एल्स, द क्लाइंट इज समवेयर एल्स. यू नीड टू बी ट्रांसपेरेंट एंड क्लियर. Even if you messed up, just tell them you messed up. I mean, a good coach probably won't like judge you पूरा टाइम बैठ के कि तुमने उस दिन ऐसा किया तो मैं आगे तुम्हें ऐसा नहीं बताऊंगा. So not a sensible coach wouldn't be judging that or doing that. बाकी वैसे हर तरह के कोच मिल जाते हैं, so can't say about everyone. But yeah, and next thing जो इस पॉडकास्ट के फ्लो में नहीं था, विच आई जस्ट अब्रप्टली थॉट ऑफ, इज योर लव फॉर आइसक्रीम्स. सो आई सी दैट And you have shared it like कई बार कि you eat ice creams काफी frequently. How do you go about that? Like कैसे रहता है?
Damn, that's close friends, man. So
Yeah.
what?
So like how what's the frequency of consuming ice creams?
Okay. It has been 1 year since I've been having ice cream every single day,
Oof,
365 days in a year. That's
that's so, yeah.
that is so sinful. That's a sinful information I did not want to give out. But yeah, I want to be a dessert queen, the ice cream mascot. Okay, but I don't want to trigger people's eating habits or food behaviors, eating patterns. But this is me, so that's what I'm saying. I can fit an ice cream because I don't have plans to shred like a crazy person right now. So ऐसे cravings ना हो कि मैं बाद में सब कुछ खा जाऊं. So
All right. And कौन सा flavor do you like when it comes to ice creams?
बस एक ही ब्रांड है, एक ही फ्लेवर है, वो है अमूल का जो बटर स्कॉच है. अमूल का एक्चुअली चॉकलेट भी अच्छा है. एंड इफ आई वांट टू फ्लेक्स माय बजट बाय 5 रुपीज एक्स्ट्रा और 10 रुपीज एक्स्ट्रा, आई वुड गो फॉर द पिस्ताचियो. सो जस्ट दीज थ्री, दैट्स इट.
Yeah. And have you tried that वो मदर डेयरी का something केसर कुल्फी ice cream or something? Have you ever tried that?
कुल्फी तो कई तरह की कुल्फियां मैंने
Yeah.
ट्राई की है, बट अभी प्रॉब्लम है कि हर जगह का जो कुल्फी है थोड़ा सा टेस्ट अलग रहता
Yep.
है. एंड हाँ, सो मदर डायरी का शायद टेस्ट नहीं किया. अगर मैं वापस महाराष्ट्र आ जाऊं या आपके घर आ जाऊं तो आप मुझे
Definitely
ट्रे में डाल दे.
because I enjoy that particular flavor उसमें, and I think you would probably enjoy that as well. बाकी
नोटिंग इट डाउन.
yeah, yeah. And also for the listeners who are listening to this podcast, I would suggest कि अगर Spotify पे या फिर Apple Podcast पे कोई सुन रहा है तो they should switch it to YouTube because अपन लोग वीडियो ऑन करके बात कर रहे हैं. So there's more to see and towards like the अपना जो podcast है उसमें हम लोगों ने एक पार्ट रखा है where we are going to look at some memes and just react on those memes because and I had to choose those memes very carefully to not trigger or offense variety of people. I kept it a little bit थोड़ा सा 18 plus भी है and close to normal humor, I think, not the darkest humor available on the internet. Also, Ipsha, how do you spend your time like दिन का how much time do you dedicate towards your training session and how frequently do you train?
और ट्रेनिंग फ्रीक्वेंसी रहती है वीक में 6 टाइम्स ही रखती हूँ, बिकॉज एक तो घर में वर्कआउट करती हूँ एंड जो भी डम्बल्स है आई एटलीस्ट स्पेंड 2 घंटा तो लग जाता है, बिकॉज आप डम्बल से वो प्लेट्स निकालते हो, प्लेट्स लगाते हो. एंड 2 घंटे में मैं थोड़ी सी पुशअप्स भी करती हूँ, एजिलिटी ड्रिल्स भी करती हूँ एंड थोड़ा सा नॉनसेंस स्टफ. सो या
And
2 hours.
so you have been doing only home workouts since the last 2 years, or did you join a gym in between? जब से कोविड पैंडेमिक का चल रहा है.
ओके, सो अगस्त सितंबर में मैंने जिम ज्वाइन की, आई थिंक फॉर 1.5 months. तभी जिम जाने का एक मौका मिला था मुझे, वो भी गुवाहाटी में गई थी. तो फनी थिंग इज दैट यस्टरडे मैंने एक जिम में एक फोन लगाया, तो मैंने पूछा भाई जिम खुला है, मुझे बता दो फीस क्या है, लगा दो. ही सेड मैम सारे जिम्स बंद है. अभी जिम जाने का मन हुआ तो सारा जिम बंद हो गया है. अनफॉर्चुनेट.
All right. So have you maintained your gains just by doing home workouts?
A good part is I've maintained my gains, yes. बहुत कुछ losses भी है, but I've maintained it, yes. Yes,
Yeah, that's why I
absolutely.
used that particular word because I think it gets a little tedious and like काफ़ी ज़्यादा, like you said, you spend around 2 hours अपने home workouts पे, so that's pretty much जितना required होगा भी to provide that kind of stimulus to maintain those, given that you have a moderately heavy dumbbell or bands around you. And what about nutrition? How do you complete your protein intake? Because like the title suggests, I'm interviewing you and I need to tell people like female bodybuilder है तो what does she eat? क्या what do you eat like on a daily basis? Like what's your main source of protein or what's your staple diet?
वेरी सिंपल, घर का खाना ही है अभी. फॉर प्रोटीन्स आई कीप eggs. I do also eat, like I like to eat one slice of cheese. बाकी फिश रहती है, फिश मील्स रहती है more often. Rarely chicken रहती है, कभी कभी मटन रहती है. I also like to eat chicken liver a lot. I have casein and whey at home because my father takes whey, तो मैं वहाँ से भी whey लेती हूँ and casein भी है. And बाकी प्रोटीन की कोई ऐसे मैंडेट नहीं है या यू नो दैट अगर आई एम रनिंग आउट ऑफ प्रोटीन, ऐसे कोई इश्यूज नहीं है. इट्स अ नॉन वेजिटेरियन हाउस होल्ड.
All right. So, and how much would be the protein intake like for you per day approximately? In when you're
अभी
talking
इज वेरी
about
वेरी
grams,
लेस. 90 to 100 grams a day. Pretty very less actually. It's really
90
bad.
grams approximately, right?
Yeah, on worst days when I just don't feel like eating anything. Worst days is 90, on best days 100. On very good days when I eat more chicken, it's 110. 110 was the max I had kept at. So उसके बाद ज़्यादा खाने का मन नहीं हुआ actually.
And I think around 100 110 में you are getting the most out of it. Like you don't probably need उससे ज़्यादा at one point.
No, no.
I mean depending अपने level पे. बाकी like it depends from person to person कि how
True.
what's their build and everything.
True.
बाकी इसके अलावा what do you think should be a suggestion to females when it comes to bodybuilding or just normal exercises or weight training? What would be your suggestion?
Now very dependable. अगर आप at least you can start with your body weight, right? You can start with your body weight. कभी कभी ऐसे होते हैं कि they not really happy. Now I have seen like inquiries, like people type in there, I'm having stomach problems. Right off the bat they get stomach problems, right? We can't just say start with 100 because it is a 2.2 मैंने बोला because 2.2 is the norm, या 1.6 grams मैंने बोला because the norm. Start with your body weight, yeah, in grams, and go up from there. Now that also depends कि अगर आपका, see, now some women may also suffer from piles problem. They might not want to eat right off the bat. They might not like so many things. Also, is she a senior citizen? Is she old? How frail she is? Now I have noticed one thing, that people who are like in a senior citizen, like my grandmother, I cannot tell my grandmother, you have weight, even though she's supposed to have that 25 grams in one bowl. She would not want it. So there is a constant battle between trying to give them and them wanting. Okay, so start with the body weight and amp up depending on your goals and depending on what you expect out of the gym and muscle building.
All right, fair enough. That makes sense actually, because generally people don't even eat 20 to 30 grams of protein, like
Hardly.
from quality sources. I mean, quality sources की अगर बात करें तो I don't think a lot of people don't hit even 30-35 grams का mark.
Hardly.
Yep. So even if suppose a person or a female weighs around 55-60 kilograms, they can even start with 40 to 45 grams of protein and see how it goes. I think that would be even a great spot to be in. From my experience also, I noticed कि अगर even if the थोड़ा सा अगर obese people की बात करें जो somewhere around 75-80 kilograms की range में आते हैं, even though उनको मैंने 45 से 50 grams protein दिया for like 1.5 month, they still made decent changes अपने body composition में, given that they were physically थोड़ा सा more active and they're trying to sleep well. Basic चीज़ें are like that. Also, yeah, and one more question मुझे जो इससे आ रहा है, it's like कि even in आज के date in 2022, a lot of females are scared of lifting weights by they think because उनको जाके अपना weight उठाएंगे तो they will turn manly or they will turn into a guy, something like that. That's what they fear the most. That's why a lot of females, I think, I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of females still think that kind of myth exists. What's your take on that? How do you deal with that thing?
अभी दो, ये जो आपने बताया इसके दो हिस्से हैं. एक हिस्सा तो हम कम्युनिटी के अंदर है. सो कम्युनिटी के अंदर जो महिलाएं हैं, so these ladies, they do not think. Now they're more aware कि they've seen these women are lifting, you're not going to look like a man. बट अगर हम कम्युनिटी के बाहर जाए तो देर आर मोर women outside the community. We cannot reach out to every one of them. तो अगर अभी मैंने एक चीज ऑब्जर्व किया कि women who are not in the community, and I see them in the gym, they are mostly cardio based, or they're very scared to lift heavy. ठीक है, this is I'm talking about a woman who is absolutely in perfect health, उसका कोई joint problem नहीं है, and she can easily lift more. वही है, वही हम उनसे वही बात करते हैं कि अगर if your child is 6 kgs, you easily lift that child, and your airport luggage is 15 kgs, आप तो बिना सोचे वो उठाते हो, तो आप जिम में क्यों ऐसे करते हो? So I think this is one thing that women will benefit greatly. Long term benefits होते हैं that will keep you going, mostly for stability, for bone health, and having a decent muscle mass is going to take you ahead long term in terms of funny thing I'll tell you, it's maybe might help you with your reflexes. This is just from experimental point of view. I do not know if there's any evidence to this, but my reflexes are better, so I think I can suggest you that.
Plus, you look better. I think everyone who lifts consistently looks a lot better.
Exactly. Your clothes are going to fit you better, and they're going to complement you. The same clothes that you would hide in the closet, wear them now and you're going to look different.
Yep, definitely. And I just want to start off with थोड़ा सा memes share करना, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely.
Yep. All right, just give me a sec.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's the
yes.
first one that I had to share. So the reason why I shared this one is because I have been wearing Crocs for almost 2.5 years now. So this sort of hurt me thoda sa. I didn't feel good about this. But I mean I love Crocs. Crocs are like the best thing that's been ever made.
People who wear Crocs to the gym should get.
Yeah, I mean that hurt me. That hurt me.
So sorry, Varnit. Watch out when I'm driving.
Yep, yep. And
I'm gonna call you at 11. That is me. This is me. Okay, 100%. Straight attack.
and I am probably the guy who is mostly delaying. I mean, I used to be very punctual. I don't know what happened. Something happened to me. I just delay all my only thing I'm punctual at is like अपना client call हो गया and अपना जो podcast recording है उसके लिए I am like काफी on time. I think I cut it very close 4:13 4:14 when we were recording, but yeah, I was on time.
I think your girlfriends will probably enroll under you so they can get calls from you.
Yeah, I wish. That's just painful. That's painful. I'm going to tweet about this right after we are done recording this session. Because
Thanks.
yeah. And yeah.
I've got to get sexier.
It's true.
This is a existential crisis of all the people in the gym, including Varnit and me.
It is true, but it is true. Like once you start lifting weights and you see some changes अपने body में, it's never going to be enough for you. Like you just want to get better. Either you are doing nothing, तब you are content with whatever you look, or जब you start lifting consistently, there comes a point जब you think कि you don't have any upper ceiling and you just have to keep pushing yourself. I mean, that's a different case scenario, but yeah, that it is what it is.
At 3 a.m., you think that you've got to get sexier, but at 10 a.m., you are eating 500 calories surplus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, जिसने भी ये podcast सुना है, and if you're obsessing over the fact that Ipsha eats an ice cream per day, so don't take that lesson. I don't think not everyone can sustain it. But
Don't do it,
yeah,
kids.
yeah, just don't do it. I just thought it would be a fun thing to bring it up अपने conversation में, but yeah, just उसको वहाँ तक ही limit रखना. Don't start eating ice creams every day. Leave that to the professionals.
Don't do drugs, kids. When she's ready to graduate from booty band, kick bags. We had a person like this in the gym, and she had was nice, beautiful glutes, and she was looking pretty and very funny. Okay, this is Gaines meme come to life. She was at the recom gym, and she had her makeup kit along with her glute band workout.
That's very accurate.
Very, very. It was funny.
Yeah.
But this is not me. The flat soles is me. But I think I'm doing more glute workout after wearing this.
But Converse are like a decent piece of shoes. I mean, I love Converse. They are very dopey looking, and it does the job.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Oh, this this one was actually very accurate. I mean, no offense, but it was just funny.
I will tell you something. Do not mind me if I face swap this meme with Dr. Sunny Andrews.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Sunny
I
Andrews
mean,
looks like this.
you can literally face swap this with the whole lineup and it will probably be the same picture. But who am I to judge? I'm just a very light-weighted fellow with no muscle, so who am I to
Just
judge?
take it easy, everybody. This is
Yep,
just memes. We
yep,
dig at everybody.
yep. You shouldn't visit our Twitter either, so that's. And this was my favorite.
Jeff Bezos went from "where my hug at" to "don't text me" with the gym.
I mean, he
Oh my
looks
god,
like,
he looks good.
yep, at that age, like he's 50 or 50 plus, I think, and that
I think
is.
that's his quad separation. I
Yep,
don't know.
yeah. There is some chord separation for sure. Plus, he looks jacked overall, and people might say he has money and that and whatnot, but I don't think you need like to be an Amazon owner or a billionaire to make a decent physique. I mean, you can just make a decent one with the things that you have. I don't think you need a lot of something extra. Maybe a lot of something extra in terms of patience and consistency, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, plus Jeff Bezos is old and obviously he has resources. So maybe a lot of people could use performance PDs. So, well, who are we to judge? But then that doesn't mean that you look at a CEO, owner, and say, okay, he has good physique. I can't have because I'm not that. You are just giving excuses. Don't do that.
Yep,
Start somewhere.
exactly. I mean, you still got some time, even if you are like 30, 40s, in your 40s, you can still do it. Like, I mean, you can still make a decent physique. It's not,
Easily.
yep,
Easily.
it's not that hard even. Yep. And it was just,
I, I called man sexist. I think I would reply like this. This would be my default reply because we are so much like the games community.
and I think, and if you don't follow this page, you should follow actually. The Gains sometimes censors his thoughts occasionally because of the heat that he gets frequently, but this page doesn't do that. I think they just go all in and they just go crazy dank and everything all about it.
Unfiltered AF.
Yep,
Okay.
you should actually check this out. And
And when you, sorry.
yeah, continue.
So I'm saying when you don't take offense to 99, 90% of things in life, it is very funny. You find humor. Everything is very funny, hilarious, and like, oh, wow, that's a joke. You're a joke. This is a joke. That's a joke. Everything is funny, you know?
I mean,
Yeah.
most of the things should be treated lightly unless they affect you in a negative manner.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure an internet meme isn't something of that. I'm choosing my words very carefully, but like there's a lot of philosophy going in my head कि क्या बोलना चाहिए. But yeah, it is what it is. And
Absolutely.
this is the last meme that I save. I mean, this is the one that I saved for the last.
I would never be a simp. I squat 225. I think let me manifest this meme so I can tell a buff guy that I squat 225 and they would be at my service.
I mean, it's true. I really admire like females who are consistently lifting weights like in a admiring way, whatever that, it's like that's good, like that's admirable. Like even I admire guys, like more power to them, like guys are also doing great, but I'm just for the sake of this meme, it's true. Also for this meme only I added comments as well, because I took it from the gains page. You can see on the tag that guy is just crazy and brutal, and the comments are even hilarious. So maybe can you read those comments in there?
Yep, I'll read it from the file you shared with me. Pop, pop. Okay, so every simp has a price.
That was the caption for this image, but yeah.
The 225 squat queens can be the most toxic, trust me, kings.
That
I
guy
don't know.
probably has his heart broken by someone. Yeah, so
I don't know how many 225 queens are there. I wish I could find them and they would be my best gym buddy. Okay, ladies, if you are a nurse and squat 225, I need you to step on my neck and then CPR me back to life. He rapped. I think he rapped.
yep,
It
yep,
sounds
yep,
like a rhyme.
yep, yep, yep.
If she squats more than you weigh, then you are the girlfriend. If my wife benches more than me, then we have two husbands. Oh my god. If she's under 140 and does butt stuff, I'm simple.
I had to stop there. I mean, like you can understand for the valid reasons, because the comments just keep getting darker and dirtier if you scroll down.
Absolutely. T-shirt coats kings.
And shout out to the gains guy. I mean, Arslan makes the best stuff. He has been making the best stuff in this genre and category for the last 4 to 6 years. I think he has been doing great. And that guy is so modest that he didn't even apply for a blue tick on his Instagram. So that's one way. And I'll just stop sharing my screen because that's the end of the line for memes.
Absolutely. So we're going to play a last game.
All right.
This is for it's very short. I think I've just kept 5 questions to keep it real quick.
Yeah.
This is called Would You Rather. Okay, only for Varnit Yadav, guys. Let's give
Okay.
it up for him. Clap, clap, clap.
I'll
Okay,
add
then.
some audio effects for the clapping as well.
I think, remember when we used to watch comedy and there would be dead people laughing at the back? It's so creepy. Okay. Number 1. Very basic, but I just want to see something, huh? Have a genetically blessed shoulders or genetically blessed calves?
That's a tough one. That's a it it's taking me more than 5 seconds to answer this, so that is a tough one. Uh, I think I'll go with calves.
Okay, then.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Long lost brother.
Yeah, I mean the calves just because I my dream is to like just keep wearing shorts for the rest of my life, and I would like to have bigger calves. They are
That
just
has to.
yeah, thank you. They're just very sucky and small, and I'm just embarrassed about my calves.
Second question is kind of like the gains kind. Okay.
All right.
Hold on. Be single for life and have one loyal workout partner who is maybe an IFBB pro or a pro otherwise, or have two hot cheating girlfriends and never get any coach or workout partners.
It's very simple. I'm going with the first one. It's
Okay then.
it's very simple.
Oh,
I'm good with being single and having an IFBB pro partner for life. Like having a
true
workout
king.
partner is like a blessing that not a lot of people can understand, but having a workout partner is like the best thing that you can have in the gym.
True
Apart from
king, man.
having like good techniques and lifting, but yeah, that's something important. Yep.
Okay then. Number 3 is, now assume you have lots of unlimited, I mean you have lots of money, okay, but you can only build one, huh?
All right.
So would you build the best home gym that you ever dreamt of, or would you build the best gaming PC station with recording that you've ever dreamt of?
Those are some tough questions.
More than 5 seconds, I can
Oh, it's
understand
a tough
midlife
one.
crisis.
I mean, they both cost an obnoxious amount of money. Like they both need a lot of money. So it's a tough one. So, uh, I think I'll go with the gym. I think I'll go with the gym.
Okay, then. Okay, Varnit Yadav making compromises. Give it up for him. Okay, Varnit, do you have so name two favorite bodybuilders, international, national, anything that you love, like on the Instagram, like, woohoo.
I mean, not natural or like any,
Anything, anybody, just anybody, Ronnie Coleman, whatever, anything,
not Ronnie Coleman. Not Ron.
that
So,
any league, any league.
so I think my obsession for bodybuilding or building a great physique started with Jeff Side, if you know of him. I mean,
Yes.
he's not the best role model out there, but when it comes to aesthetics, I looked up to him in 2016 or 15. But then I
Mhm.
drifted away and chose better role models. But I mean, yeah, that's what it is. And the second one, I think, should be. I think I enjoy watching Sebum on stage.
Oh,
That guy
okay.
is like, I mean, I like how he presents himself. And he's probably
Legend.
just 1 year older than me, so that's.
Yeah, yeah. Surprising. His genetic line is so he's so blessed. My God, his whole family is
Yep.
unbelievable. My God.
And yeah, you have to answer this one for yourself as well. Let's talk female bodybuilders or IFBB pros.
Mm, yeah. This is not this is not difficult. I like Holly Baxter. I actually liked Holly Baxter first. Second I like is a tie, Dr. Sonny Andrews and Yarishna. Just either of them. Yep.
And what about guys?
Um, I'm not too fan of lot of men. I just look at them because they look good. I'll say Chris Bumstead actually. I he is a hot cake man. He hot cake right now. Who else? Nobody. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm just browsing. You can say
That's fine. That's fine.
yes. So okay. So now, uh, two situations. You can only choose one. Go for a dinner, okay, where you can have full-fledged conversation with Jeff Side or Jeff Side, or get to have one legendary workout session with Chris Bumstead.
Second one any day. Second one any day. I'm
Okay, then.
even if I am just lifting weights for him in the gym, I'm going to do that.
Okay,
I'll
then.
be the spotter. I'll be the spotter.
Spotter, right? Cool. I hope your dreams come true. And last question is I don't know. I think this question is a bit funny. Be blessed with 4 kg muscle mass with unfair distribution, or get a one-time Mr. Best physique in your city or state.
The first one. Gaining muscle is
Okay, then.
super hard. And I would rather have that. I don't need a title for it. I'll just need the muscle.
I
Yeah.
loved it. I love this session.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think that you will be bringing tough questions. I thought it would be very easy, like 8 minute. 8 minute be like quick, one instant answer I would have, but it took me some time. Yeah, I mean, those were some really good questions. And yeah,
My pleasure.
thank you for doing this. Also, like before I wrap up this podcast, uh, what life motto would you suggest, especially to the जनरल पॉपुलेशन अपने इंडिया के बारे में लाइक सिर्फ इंडिया की अगर बात करें द इंडियन डेमोग्राफिक वेयर पीपल आर लाइक skeptical of lifting weights, consuming whey protein, or even trying to take care of their health unless they are hit by some major health scare. Because like जब किसी को हार्ट अटैक पड़ता है तब वो अपने खाने का ध्यान देंगे तब वो दे आर गोइंग टू एक्सरसाइज और वर्कआउट, बिकॉज डॉक्टर ने बोला कि अगर ये नहीं किए तो नेक्स्ट हार्ट अटैक से यू मे लूज़ योर लाइफ. जब ऐसा होता है देन दे स्टार्ट डूइंग दिस. व्हाई डोंट दे स्टार्ट डूइंग पहले से? व्हाट्स योर टेक ऑन दैट?
ऑन मोस्ट ओकेजन्स ऐसा होता है कि जब आप एक हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम लेके आप डॉक्टर के पास जाओगे, तो डॉक्टर आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे कि आपका ये इशू है, एंड एक इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज वो बताएंगे कि आपको वेट लूज करना है. एंड अगर आपने इतना सारा वेट लूज किया तो आपका जो करंट कंडीशन है वो ठीक होने का चांसेस ज्यादा है. आप उसको वो ऐसे जो वर्डिक्स देते हैं डॉक्टर, आपको सीरियसली लेना होता है. ठीक है, आप लोग सीरियसली ले लीजिए. अगर डॉक्टर ने बताया कि आपको इम्प्रूव करना है, मतलब इट इज द लास्ट केस. डॉक्टर ने बताया है तो ऑब्वियसली इम्प्रूव करना है, तो उसके बाद आप प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन मत कीजिए. वैसे भी बहुत सारे अच्छे सर्टिफाइड हेल्थ कोचेस हैं जो आपकी मदद करने के लिए आगे बढ़ के आते हैं. एंड आपको what is the advantage is that agar if most people in India would have a basic knowledge of nutrition, at least the basics of nutrition, protein ki agar dhyan le, and even if they engage in very basic activity, 30 40 minutes activity in a day, that is, it could be आप वॉकिंग के लिए भी जाओ, साइकिलिंग के लिए जाओ, कोई स्पोर्ट्स भी खेल सकते हो, या जिम में भी अगर कुछ आप करते हो, max to max, even if you start with yoga also, it is a start, right? You are starting something, you're flexing yourself, stretching yourself. अगर ये सब बेसिक्स आपके दिमाग में बैठ जाए तो आप उन्हें लाइफ लॉन्ग के लिए यूज कर सकते हो. यूज इट एज अ लाइफस्टाइल टूल एंड नॉट अ वन टाइम एक्टिविटी. दैट्स इट.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense, right? Because if you're not doing this, then उसके अलावा क्या option बचता है? Like, you have to take care of your health. You're not going to be born again unless you believe in that 7 janam वाले thing. But chances are you're not going to be born again. So just do your best, be your best अपना health का ध्यान रखने में. Also, regarding Ipsha, she's also a certified coach working with FITTR. And if you ever need her help, I'll just link her डिटेल्स एंड डिस्क्रिप्शन में. अपने जो भी आप प्लेटफॉर्म पे सुन रहे होगे, यू विल फाइंड हर डिटेल देयर. ऑल्सो थैंक यू इप्शा फॉर कमिंग टू माई पॉडकास्ट एंड बीइंग अ स्पोर्ट.
Thank you so much, Varnit, for inviting me. I really enjoyed it.
ऑलराइट.